Expectation is the key. In other words, you get what you expect. You really get what you expect. Now, a belief is just a thought you keep thinking. And if you really keep thinking it, you come to expect it. Because when you have a belief, which is just a thought you keep thinking, you hold something active in your vibration, and as it's active in your vibration, law of attraction keeps assembling the cooperative components, and so it manifests in your experience. And once you have some manifestation of it or some evidence of it, then you begin to expect it, which means now you have this belief that just holds things right where they are. If there is something that you are living, anything that you are living that is different than what you want, you have to change your expectation, which means you have to find another thought, and you have to train your chronic thought to match the thought of desire rather than the thought of what's already happening. Sometimes along this way, Esther would say to us, but Abraham, it's true. It's true. And we said, that's really a screwy criteria to use to give your attention to something. There are plenty of things that are true that you don't want to experience. Don't let true things train your expectation. Because the reason they're true is because someone thought about them long enough that they trained it into their vibration until it manifested. That's all truth is. Truth that you call evidence, all it is somebody maintaining a vibration until there is a manifestation around it. So what you want to do is say, is this a truth that I wish to experience personally? And if it is, give it your undivided attention. If it isn't, give something that you want to be your undivided attention. The universe is cooperative either way. You get what you think about, whether you want it or not.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm just so excited about my newfound life. Within the last year or so, things have been happening that I never thought would happen in a dream world. So I have a couple of questions here.
Do you acknowledge that you did let go of that doubt before they happened? When you say, Esther will say every now and again, this is unbelievable, and then she laughs and says, it clearly can't be unbelievable or it couldn't have been happening. And so when you're talking about your former belief could not contain the things that you are now experiencing. But it's really worth saying, but my current belief can.
Yes, that's exactly what I want to say. I want to say that I tested, I wouldn't say test, but I tried a lot of different things. But the little things that I ask for, that I want, it happens all the time.
Because your expectation about the little things is in a less resistant place, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, it's so simple. But I don't know if I should categorize it as big and little. But other things I want...
We wouldn't. Because when you categorize something as big, it usually means I expect this to be more trouble.
Okay. All right.
You could categorize it, it's big, meaning I'm going to love it more when it comes.
Yes.
But usually when people say it's big or small, they mean hard and easy.
Yeah.
And when you say, well, it's as easy to create a castle as a button, all you have to do is want either one of them and not think thoughts of opposition. Buttons are easier to expect, aren't they?
Yes.
They seem to be more prevalent, but it's exactly the same thing. Focus without resistance, and it must be.
Well, like I said, in the little things, I've been trying to concentrate and I've been trying to focus. I mean, and I have been. I asked for something about a year ago, and I see signs of it. The universe, I see people mentioning it.
Well, here's the thing. When you are in doubt, even though it's already been assembled, you're not a cooperative component, so you don't get a glimpse of it. When you start being hopeful, now you're close enough to the vicinity of it that every now and again the vortex takes you in and you see a glimpse. And if you have enough of that hopefulness, pretty soon you start believing, and then it just shows up in your experience.
Yes.
So it's a vibrational difference that you're reaching for.